Now we're going to learn how to pack an ethical suitcase. We're going to discover the vast and dynamic world of ethical travel gear with Julie-Ann and Jade from Nomad Traveler. We're going to learn how easy it is to pack an ethical and responsible suitcase, from leggings made of recycled water bottles to versatile backpacks to water filters that clean out 99.99% of the nasties. Nomad Traveler has solutions for every packing problem. And you can send us your packing questions in the chat window or on Twitter with hashtag ITMSummit17. After roaming the world full-time for many years as self-employed travelers and volunteers, Jade and Julie-Ann discovered how their horizons had broadened. They fell in love with life, the world, and its people, and have been in search of different ways to make a positive impact ever since. Nomad Traveler is their way of taking action for people to see that more compassionate alternatives exist in terms of travel and can be easily accessible.
All right, so thank you ladies so much for coming. I'm so excited to have Nomad Traveler here. And yeah, I guess we'll jump right in. Excellent. What inspired Nomad Traveler? What was the whole idea behind getting it going?
So it's actually really born out of a passionate relationship for us between travel and sustainability. We have both traveled for years around the globe, and we have seen poverty and pollution, and we learned the best lesson life can offer. We have walked to amazing places, and we met awesome people, beautiful people who want to help their help each other, and we have experienced freedom and adventure, and we really fell in love with travel, and we both have values really deep into us about caring for people in the environment. And after traveling for so long, receiving from people on the road, we decided that it was time for us to give back and pay it forward. So Nomad Traveler is actually our way of paying forward. So this project is really to have a positive impact on the world, the travelers, and the way they travel. We want to inspire them to change the way they pack for their next trip, and to think further about the choice they make when they pack. And we wanted also to have an impact on the lives of people who are not necessarily traveling.
So yeah, pretty much because we've been traveling for so long, every time we would look into finding eco-friendly travel gear, we would have a really hard time finding gear that would have a really good quality, but also that would be affordable. So we decided to build Nomad Traveler to give easy access to eco-friendly, socially responsible, and animal-friendly travel gear. Because as travelers, we were in love with the planet, and we wanted to stay beautiful so we can keep roaming and exploring and do the things that we love. So it didn't make sense to carry travel gear that could potentially be harmful to those things. So that's where the idea of Nomad Traveler started for us.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's an ambitious project, and I really love all the amazing products that you found and how inspiring it is. If you could maybe tell a little bit about how your products are ethical and are sustainable. What are some of the things you do to make sure that they fit those qualities?
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, when we source products, we follow three main criteria that we found that are really important. So we look for eco-friendly, so environmentally responsible travel gear, and socially responsible, and or animal friendly. So we will also prefer products that are paying forward, so that would be giving back part of their revenues. So we try to partner up with companies that care for the environment and for the people that work behind the product and everything. So that's why some of our suppliers are B Corp certified.
Okay.
And they give light to people who don't have any, and they use vegan material to ensure that no harm is made to animals, and they go beyond fair trade requirements. And we have a lot of products that are made with recycled and recyclable materials, from water bottle to backpack made of recycled vinyl from advertising billboard. So yeah, so we try to find innovative ways to really get alternatives to the conventional products that are not always socially or environmentally responsible.
So it really is for us about where it comes from, who did it, and what will happen after the product, like the customer is done using it. Is it recyclable or not? And was it produced in the respect of the workers, the environment, and the animals, really?
Excellent. Wonderful. It sounds like you covered every aspect there. It's wonderful. Do you have a specific product, just to kind of share the story of how you found them and what they do that is different and what makes them special?
We actually have quite a few that we really like and that we have discovered over time. For me, like it's the Luminate. It's like a little light that is solar powered, and it's actually inflatable, and it floats as well. And so I was in Mexico, I think in February, and there was like this, there was no power anymore in the hostel. And there was like this girl in the shower. And so I had my light and I just like sneaked it to the door so she could like finish having her shower. And it's not really the use that you would think to make with this light. Sometimes you can just go like camping and use it, but it really is handy for like any situation. And that's one reason I really like it. And also, when I travel, I always carry like utensils, and we do have bamboo utensils that are biodegradable.
Oh, cool.
So those are awesome, really. And also one thing that I really like is the foldable backpack, because I think, when you travel, you leave like with I travel with a 44 liters, and I know some people travel with like much bigger. But it's nice to have like this day pack that you can, like for your laptop if you go work like in a cafe or just like you go on a hike. But it's kind of annoying to carry two backpacks. But with this one, you can just fold it and it's like big like that, and then you can just put it in your backpack and then carry it around.
Yeah, and what's so unique about it is that it's 100% made of recycled plastic bottles, so it's also super eco-friendly, and it's super affordable as well. So that's a great alternative for sure.
Excellent. Wow, that sounds really, really handy. I've come across a few instances where those things would have been nice to have. So when you guys take trips, what things do you always take with you? No matter what the climate, no matter what the destination, what are some must-haves?
Well, the thing is that not all products are created equal. So I personally do not look only into the technical and functional aspect of a travel product. We choose products that are made from the most socially responsible and eco-friendly fabric, so that we can feel good about the items that we take with us anywhere. So for example, like we said earlier, plastic utensils and chopsticks are non-biodegradable and rarely BPA free, and they're a real nightmare to ocean pollution and everything. So we carry our own reusable bamboo utensil. And same thing with single-use water bottles and cups on the road. So we carry our own purifier water bottle, and so we can refill at any stream or bathroom sink anywhere in the world. And what's cool also about solar powered device charger, then you can just recharge your cell phone or your camera or anything anywhere. You don't need to use electricity for that. So and one travel item that I personally, that is like a travel essential that I carry anywhere is leggings. That's for sure, because they're light and they can be worn for any occasions, whether it's to hike or to layer under shorts or skirts in the cold, or when traveling in conservative destinations,
like in the plane, because it's always
yeah,
so
or like just to like on a flight and everything.
Yeah.
And if you want to go out or simply relax by campfire, like you can just wear them at any time. But also, like, we found like a really special brand that would also make leggings out of recycled plastic bottles, so that's even better. So yeah, like just to have those, just to use those recycled materials, just makes you feel good about what you wear, about what you carry. And that's the same thing. We also have like a quick drying towel that is like foldable and gets really, really small and super lightweight, so it's perfect for minimalist travel. And it's also 100% recycled. So yeah, it
kind of makes it like even more excited for me anyway, like to know that all my leggings are made of recycled plastic bottle. Is like, wow, someone thought about doing that. That's awesome. Like, what a great way to use like all the waste,
plastic pollution.
Yeah.
I love that idea. You know, there's so many plastic bottles that travelers use.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now those plastic bottles are going into leggings. That's great.
Yay.
Wonderful. So do you guys have, you just kind of talked about leggings and using those for multiple climates, no matter where you travel. Do you have other ideas on strategies to use when you're traveling to different climates? I mean, instead of packing a huge bulky jacket to a colder climate, what are some things that you guys do?
Yeah, for colder climate, for me, what I do is I actually wear layers. So that way you don't have to carry the big jacket. You can just like bring with you like a bunch of little things. And so you have like your base layer. For example, the leggings can be a very good base layer. And then you can just add on top, so you stay warm. And I also fell in love with packing cubes. It's like, it helps you like stay organized, and you can put so many things in there. And well, the only thing is after that, maybe your bag it's going to be small, but it's very heavy. So you have to be like to look for it. But so yeah, packing cubes, it's great when you have like a lot of stuff to bring with you for different climates.
Wonderful. Good advice there. Awesome. Okay. And Jade, any suggestions?
I don't really travel in cold weather.
That's a great answer.
Okay. Oh, I mean, so if you travel to warmer climates, are there some things that you would never travel without that you've learned over the years?
Well, for packing in different climates, usually when I travel in warm weather, I try to carry as little as possible. So I'm gonna go, like, I'm a really minimalist traveler. Like, I spent 6 months traveling in Southeast Asia with a 27 liters backpack, and that was it, nothing else. And I had one pair of shorts, one pair of socks, and one swimming suit, and just like the basics, essentials, and I was fine. So just carrying the very strict essentials and nothing else, you find that you really don't need that much when you're in warm weather and everything. So really stick to the essentials. That's what I learned from traveling in warm countries. And yeah, I think it also makes it easier because when it's super warm and with the climate is like super sticky, you don't want to be carrying your 45 liters backpack in the sun, and it can get really tiring. So it's also like traveling light helps to give you this sense of freedom that you can just move around, and you don't have to carry everything all the time with you, and it makes moving so much easier.
I agree, absolutely. Wonderful.
And can I just add something to what she said with like traveling light? Also, you can I'll say like grab opportunities, like you just arrive in a city, you have your small backpack, like your carry-on, and then you meet someone at the hostel or like on the street, and you can just go on, like you don't have like this 75 or like this suitcase or whatever. You can just move like and really like take any opportunities, because you don't have like material that will that could potentially keep you from doing that, because you have like it's heavy, I'm tired. No, it's light, and you can just go, and that's awesome.
Nice. So it gives you the freedom to keep exploring and discovering. And one of the worst feelings is when your luggage is weighing you down and you just feel like you're stuck to it no matter where you go.
You don't want your luggage and your belongings to hold you back when you in different countries and exploring mode. You just want to go and have fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. Last thing you want is something tying you down somewhere.
Totally.
So you kind of mentioned earlier a folding backpack. I'm really interested in luggage, and like I'm always searching for the best kind of luggage, the best backpack or the best thing to take with me that holds all of my minimalist stuff, but still holds everything and is maybe comfortable to wear. So I guess, what are some of the better products you found for luggage?
That's a good question.
Well, actually, so based on our experience, it's better to choose a backpack based on the kind of trip that you're going to do, or like the destination and your body size or shape. So for now, we actually don't sell like technical backpacks. So like we mentioned 40, well, I mentioned 44 liter. We don't have that yet. Okay. But for now, we're still like thinking that it's actually better to go in a store to try it and like to put weight in it and to make sure that it's actually comfortable, and that you'll be good like carrying like 15 kilos backpack on your shoulder, like to go wherever you're going. And so our like recommendation, I would say that it's actually to look if that there's like inside pocket, or if it's like a front easy access, or laptop sleeve if you have one, if the backpack when it's empty, if it's lightweight, or lockable zipper, padded hip belt, or at the back also. So it's actually like think what kind of stuff would you need, because your backpack is gonna be with you every day of your trip. So it has to be comfortable, and you have to be happy with it. So we have found 2 companies that have like sustainability at heart, and that we really like. So there's FGL Raven. So those guys, they keep adapting their product to use more and more sustainable and recycled material, and they really try to make durable gears. And there's also Valde, which is a German company. They work with Blue Sign Standard they've been working with that for like 16 years. And so Blue Sign Standards eliminates harmful substance from the beginning of the manufacturing process.
Okay. Wow.
So it's very good for the environment. So all the material that is used is not full of chemicals, and their products are also fair trade. Yeah. So you look for the backpack, but after, when you think about what you want, then comes what brand do I want to encourage actually. And so those are 2 that I really like.
Okay.
So it comes down to look not only for the technical and functional aspect of a luggage, but also of how it was made and by who and in what conditions and everything, because you want to feel good about what you carry with you wherever you go. So you want to know that your luggage or the piece of travel gear that you own didn't cause any harm to the environment or to people or to animals, for sure.
And you want to encourage, like, now I really think about that, like, what company do you want to encourage? Like, your choice is kind of your vote, actually. Like, what you're going to buy is a vote. So do I want to encourage a company who makes, like, who's always trying to be, like, more sustainable or more
responsible?
Yeah, more responsible, or, like, eliminates every animal product? Or do I want to just have the cheapest thing made by anyone, or and also goes quality with it and durability, and usually those companies, they also have that at heart. So
nice. So you know that the money that you are spending, if you're spending even a little bit more, that's going to go a lot further, both in time, durability, and also further in the economy, going into those smaller communities and helping out the people that are really trying to make a difference. That's wonderful.
Exactly.
So exciting. I'm really excited to see what your plans are next. Where's Nomad Traveler going?
So, Nomad Traveler, where is it going? That's a great question. So we built this platform of Nomad Traveler because, like we said earlier, we want more and more travelers to become aware of the impact that they have and decide to do good when they're traveling. So we would like to expand our product offering and resources offering, and we want to build like different projects around the e-commerce. So actually, like, the e-commerce is kind of the base of everything, but we see on a much bigger scale. So we want to, we have a project of actually manufacturing Nomad Traveler branded travel gear, and we would like to work with marginalized people in the manufacturing process of the product, and to have like the best social and environmental positive impact on the community where we will do those projects actually. And maybe if you want, I don't know, something more about what we want to do.
Well, yeah, in terms of our product offering and resources offering, for now we really look into adding more products to our selection and adding more responsible travel resources. So more content on how to travel responsibly, sustainably. About we want to build travel guides, eco-friendly travel guides, on different parts of the world. So we're going to go on like super soon, like in a couple of weeks, we're going to on a road trip across Canada. And we want to write on and discover some eco-friendly alternatives on traveling in Canada. So that's one example of our project, and we want to keep going like this and keep traveling to different places and write about eco-friendly and socially responsible travel alternatives by actually going out there and meet people, meet travel organizations, and that are in the movement, that are involved in trying to make travel a force for good, pretty much.
And partner also, so we started like to do some partnership with travel companies or travel agencies and stuff like that. And to expand also our partnership, we feel it's very like a very nice community. Like, people are very like together, and it's full of it's kind of full of hope and full of love, and everyone wants to work together because, like, in the end, we all have like the same vision of changing the way people travel and making it more sustainable, and like not just like the economy. It's much more than that. Like, it can have like a great power.
That's really important. So yeah, lots of exciting things. That's great. A road trip. You'll have to keep me updated on the places that you find. That'd be wonderful. I've always wanted to do a road trip through Canada. It's at the top of my list. I'm also curious, you said to kind of expand the product base and work with marginalized people. What do you envision that looking like? What kind of a program are you looking to set up to empower those communities?
Sure. It's still at the idea stage for sure, but we're gonna start developing that idea. But we want to basically manufacture our products with small cooperative that would encourage artisans. Artisans, yeah. I'm not sure of the English term, but yeah, artisans that are marginalized, and that to encourage that microeconomy, and that could have a positive impact in a community. So the type of products that we're looking to manufacture are eco-friendly backpacks. That's for sure. That's one of our main attraction, and and travel organizers and stuff like that. Basically all the travel essentials, but in a socially responsible, eco-friendly, and vegan way, because that's our core values.
Mm-hmm.
And so we actually want to go like on the field and to look into what kind of alternatives are out there in terms of how can we manufacture those products and have the best positive impact that we can in the community that we're going to work with. So we want to encourage small entrepreneurs, small social businesses that have the same values as we do, and so that our dollars and our business can also encourage other people to start their own project or to get empowered to do whatever they like. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome. I love that. I love that idea, and I'm interested to see how it comes together and see the kind of impact it has on its own. Wonderful. My last curiosity is, do you guys know of any eco-friendly travel gear that's coming out? It's not out yet, but maybe like some insider knowledge of some exciting stuff to look forward to?
Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Mm-hmm. That is not out yet.
Something that is not out yet. I'm sure we've seen something.
Yeah, maybe something we'll do.
Yeah.
Any plans in the works you've heard of, or what you'd like to design yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Well, personally, I'm really okay. It's not a travel gear per se, but like we're really into all those alternative materials that can be used for to make gear. Mm-hmm. So, for example, it's really recent that the bioplastic thing is getting to the market. So it's actually an alternative to nylon and plastic made of algae.
Is that
algae?
Yeah, green algae.
What's the word in English? Well, I knew you were going there, but I was like, what's the word?
Seaweed.
Yeah, seaweed. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so plastic made out of seaweed. That's super interesting to us, and like that can be used for many things. That could be used to replace plastic, basically. So like a travel adapter plug that could be made out of bioplastic. That would be super cool. And just like think of all travel essentials, but in an eco-friendly and socially responsible alternative. And that's basically where we want to go, for sure.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah. Well, and we're super excited.
Yeah. Imagine if everything you have in your backpack, all your clothes, and including your backpack, are like eco-friendly, socially responsible, and
vegan.
That would be like, if everyone is like that, that's like
that's the vision.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the dream. That is the dream. Nice. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for spending some time. I can't wait to see what happens with Nomad Traveler, and I hope that a lot of people are curious and want to ask more questions and learn more about your products and more about this wonderful community of sustainable travel that just seems to keep getting bigger and bigger. It's so exciting.
Thanks to you for your time and for the invitation also.
Yeah, thank you so much.